described as an editor of ideas. So how do you go from an idea to a result when you do your research?
Well, at first you have to have an idea.
Yeah.
And not all ideas are good, so it helps to have a lot of ideas. And it's a little bit like evolution. You start and you might even randomly generate ideas. But if you have a selection process, you have a set of criteria that you have for a good idea, then you can start going through those. The other thing is, this is so important. If there are multiple brains working on it, then you get contributions and criticisms from people who come from a different point of view. So we work together as a team. And I've found that if you lay out your ideas, sometimes it's a little embarrassing because it's unformed. But if you have a good team, they'll say, oh, I like this piece, but I don't like that piece. And then they'll say, but what if you did it this way? So I'm really good at generating bad ideas, giving them to my team, and somehow at the other end, there's a really good idea that comes out.
So what kind of advice can you give to young people that want to do an academic career?
Learn how to prioritize your time. Time efficiency is a critical skill. Wish I had learned it earlier. But you have to learn how to say no, especially the women. You have to learn how to say no. And you have to decide what are the priorities for your time. Make sure you like to work with young people, that you know how to build a team.
How to write.
How to write. Communication skills.
Both speaking and writing.
Some people think that all academics do is work in a laboratory all day. That is so far from true, right?
Yeah. I mean, you need to reach out. That's the only way to get funding, get people to know what you're doing.
I like to tell people I'm mostly a storyteller.
Yeah, it's kind of, you're making stories out of
your science. You want people to read your papers, make them compelling.
That's
Why should someone spend 3 hours reading your paper if it's boring and boringly written?
Do you have any special advice to young women?
Well, I think there's a lot of pressures in any academic position for the men and the women. Right now, with the spotlight on bringing more women into the field, it appears that women are getting asked to do yet quite a bit more than even the men, and make sure that those priorities, that how she spends her time reflects the things that are most important to her.
Did you ever have a mentor when you were younger that you could ask, like how to prioritize or like get advice on this on?
Not on the prioritize, not on any personal things. I had to stumble my way through having a family and just prioritizing my personal life. But of course I had many mentors in the professional life. And this is actually a point I want to make. A lot of people make a big deal about having female role models. I didn't have any female role models, and I was very happy to have male role models. It's okay to have male role models.
I think as long as you have somebody you look up to, right? And kind of just learn from. No, I think I didn't have any female role models either.
That's right.
Because they weren't there.
I mean, it's nice to have a woman help you, but it's definitely not necessary.
No.
And also, the other important thing is don't model yourself on anybody. You have to be yourself.